Hey guys, welcome back to Strive for Christ. I got an awesome preset. I've been working on this for a long time now. This is one that I use now when I play, and so stay tuned throughout the whole video, because at the end of the video I'm going to give you 3 tips that would help you get the best out of this preset for your worship experience. All right, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so here is my Pisteuo preset, and what this means is, all it means is I believe. And so if you're keeping up with my preset videos, you would know I like to use Greek words, and so this is just I believe. And so I start off with everything is clean. This is the compressor on the bridge pickup, neck. So if you turn it off, right, so those are my settings here. And then wah is pretty simple. And so I keep this, as you can see, 5 percentage before the 100 and before the 0, and then the peak goes down the level, and then when I put my foot down it goes back to normal. I do this that way I get that authentic wah. Trying to find a balance between walls here, and it's tricky, but this does the job. The monitor just adds some nice boost to it, and then pair that with the TMA, which I love how these are paired. Or you can use the Scream 808, the 2 screamer there instead of the monitor, with the TMA. I like it a lot. And so again, it's my settings for the monitor and TMA. And then sometimes I run a boost when I want like a nice I wanted to cut more in the mix, and from where I'm playing, I need it to cut. And then so those are my settings there for compulsive drive. And then I have a volume, regular volume, and this is the amp. I'm using the Archetype, which is a PRS version of the Archon PRS guitar. So I like the way this sounds. Again, this is clean. I like it a lot. So those are my settings there. Nothing too fancy. I keep my channel volume all the way up because I sometimes can't hear myself. But the drive is there, and sometimes I would, depending on what I'm doing, I might want more of the drive on the amp. I'm still working on some things, and my ears picking up certain things, and I think I'm starting to like more the amp tones itself, and then I just sort of manipulate that around with the effects that I have. But I've been liking this so far. Then I pair that with worship tutorials, impulse response that they have. This I check them out a lot. I tend to see and look at their stuff. They got some great tones, and then I just apply it to what I like to hear. I take the good and I leave the ugly, basically. But this impulse response is phenomenal. But if you don't have this impulse response, you can use the regular cabinet that comes with the Archetype, which is also good too. I just like this because it sounds really good. And then moving on, so my path 2A comes straight through. I have this chorus, and this is, you can change this out depending on what you're doing for your church, your worship set list. I mix it with certain things. So that's the regular chorus, then your delay. I fell in love with this transistor tape. It just, I'm just speechless. I love it a lot, and sometimes I would change it to a quarter, but I like the dotted eighth, which I have here for certain things that are, so I have those. Sometimes I would switch this out, and then this is an empty block. So again, you can change it just like the other chorus. This was an effect I used, I think 2 Sundays ago. It was for a techno sort of a song that we were playing. And so if you pair that with the Tima monitor, it's a cool trick. And sometimes I switch that for like a phaser or a flanger, whatever effect I'm looking for. I might just have some other distortion there or another delay and whatnot. And then I have my sweep. Basically, I have those two tied together to a foot switch here with the volume. So those are my settings for the Glitz, which is a phenomenal reverb, and then the Octo. If you didn't catch my settings for the delay, this is what it looks like. And so if you pair that together with the swell, so it's really nice. And then this is a boost. This is a clean boost. So like maybe if I'm doing some comping, some rhythm, or maybe there's a nice riff that I want to stick out in the chorus or maybe in the bridge. I would put that on instead of using the compulsive drive. Maybe I just want a clean boost. And then I always have this glitz at the end. So yeah, so that's Pisteuo. So the way I run my setup is basically in Snapchat mode. So this is in Snapchat mode. This will turn it off. This is in Snapchat mode now. So I arranged this like this because I don't want to get confused, and so there are different colors. So I don't go clean, overdrive, lead, swell, which you can do too, which I have presets like that too. But what I do here is I take it from the tempo. So this is at 85. So you can zoom in real quick. You can see it. This one's at 85. Then I go to the next one. This one's at 129. And so basically, what I do per preset is that the tempo, I set it for a specific song, and so each preset, each snapshot is at a specific tempo, and that helps me with my delays. So that's tip number one. That's that would help you out if you have different songs. You want to be able to have the tempo to that specific song, so that'll help you with the delay. So for example, so here we have the delay at 85. Then if I go to the second snapshot, it's at 129. And so you can, for your first song is probably at 85, your second song maybe at 175, whatever the case is. That's very helpful. So with this is the way I run it. You can change that obviously however you see fit, but that's the way I run it. The second thing is with the brackets. You see here on the mix and on the timing, what you can do is the way you just hold that in and you twist as you hold it to create those brackets. And so what you can do, the way I run this is within each snapshot, I would move. So this mix has 27, second snapshot is at 31, third snapshot is at 38. So depending on what song your church is doing that Sunday, you can have certain mixes for each effect, and that applies to the amp too. You can move, say you wanted more of the drive in one part, but in the second on the second snapshot you wanted more drive there, so it would move and that would save. And so then the other thing that I do too is the third tip, which is having things on standby. Basically, if there's like a gospel song that we're doing that Sunday, I want to be able to have that effect. Now you don't necessarily have to copy my settings here for this, but what it is basically, okay, this is an effect that I want to have, but I don't want to delete it, and I also don't want it to get in the way of my signal chain, so I just bypass it. And so then I have this dual pitch here too, for like melody stuff, and then I have an acoustic synth. So yeah, so to reiterate, try using your snapshots with the tempo. Change the tempo pertaining to each song that you're doing. Use the brackets within your effects to change the settings of your effects without having to EQ everything on the go. Just have it already set for whatever song. Maybe you want more reverb on one song or more delay. Maybe you want more dirt in one of your distortions. Maybe you want to bring up the tone or the gain. You can do that, and then have some stuff. So yeah, that's the Pisteuo preset that I have. And I hope you like that preset. I hope you use it. Let me know in the comment section below if you're gonna use it. Let me know if you like the tones and stuff. It took a while for me to do this, so I really appreciate if you guys subscribe, leave a like. So thanks for watching. Until next time, remember, keep changing the tuning of the world one string at a time. God bless.